was holding my phone and here, sport. I was holding my phone and I hit the side button and turned off my camera. Sport drinking water, and now he left, and he's going outside to pee. But the deal is, the thing is that Sport's been with me a long time, and my life, actually, after I helped Steve fix his dad's toilet and clean that place out, his Sport again. Hey, I just tell you, I just want to tell the story of Sport real quick, because see, Mr. Marshall was being taken advantage of really bad because he was losing his memory, and after his wife, Steve's mom, died, and Steve was in Japan, and he came here and seeing the deplorable condition that his dad was living in, and he called me up after trying. He told me a bunch of other Christian people asking for help to help with his situation with his dad's house, and like his toilet went flush. And there's actually plastic silverware obstructing it on the inside of the toilet because we took the toilet out. And there's a lot of problems because, he was losing his vision. He couldn't see, for one thing. He couldn't see that good from not taking his glaucoma medication because he forgot, because he was losing his memory. And, I had to... Steve couldn't stay here. He had to go back to Japan and go back to work and everything. And he's a magician. You can find him in Wikipedia. He was my brother's best friend growing up. That's how I knew Steve. My brother, he around here. But I was here and Steve contacted me and I helped. And then in the process of helping, I somewhat kind of, if you looked at it like an infestation of roaches, I had like an infestation of bad people, fighting them, helping them, and helping them. That's why now I don't really necessarily think it's a good idea to be helping people. That's why, one time I was thinking about Jesus, and I imagined, Jesus saying to somebody, like as if I was Jesus, like identifying with him at that level, saying, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it to help people. Because they don't care. And they might even stab you in the back. It's happened to me before. People I've helped and stuff. And to tell you the truth, you should put those kind of people out of your life. Which is a big mistake that I made. I didn't put them kind of people out of my life. Because my Christian desire to help, or my underdog spirit wanting to help, caused me lots and lots of trouble. Caused me to get broken bones, to get arrested, and to experience a lot of grief. And it might have even cost me the life of Charlie Maximus and a couple other dogs that died prematurely. I said, Charlie died for my sin. But now, this talk here, I'm thinking about sport, because sport's dying. And he ain't eating. And when I was down there with him, I was looking at his eyes, and it looked like he had tear going down. He's got hair in there, and it was wet. And I was just thinking, he didn't really want to die. He didn't want to say goodbye. Look, I didn't even grow up with my dad, really. I didn't really grow up with him. I lived with him when I got a little bit older, before I was 16 for a while. But after I did spend time with him, like during the summertime, and then I wouldn't want to go because I have to leave my friends, and I go to my dad's. I didn't know my dad's house. I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't have no friends there. I had my younger brother. That's it. But by the time when I was leaving, getting on the airplane to go back, up to Wisconsin, I remember getting all choked up, tears in my eyes, because I had to say goodbye. It's hard to say goodbye. A lot of times it's hard to say goodbye. And then what kind of goodbye you gotta say makes a difference too. And I'm just projecting on the sport, that I feel like he don't really want to say goodbye, but somebody's telling him he gotta go. And he don't even know nothing about it. But he just knows in his spirit. He can't really talk English, but he understands in a different way, at a different level. And I understand too, and it's sad for me. And what if he starts suffering so bad that I gotta take him in and have him put to sleep? And then what if I don't got enough money and the vet won't do it cheap enough for me? I gotta take him to the Humane Society, and they won't let me stay with him. They'll just take him, and I say goodbye to him while he's alive, and I walk out and I never see him again. I think one of the biggest pains in the world is the realization that you might never see somebody again. And maybe it's even your animal, because you connected with them and you're never going to see them again. And the knowledge and the acceptance of that possibility was enough to make a person hope and pray. But that's not what it is. So, I'm gonna just show sport one more time, because I know I'm saying goodbye to him. There you go, no, baby dog. Hey, baby dog. Oh, baby. Dog, baby. Come on, dog, baby. Come on, dog, baby. Little dog, baby. You're my dog, baby. Dog, baby. Dog, baby. love you, dog. Hey, Goldie. Well, that's it for that one.